like love was something I had to repay. Kept me quiet, kept me small, taught me not to ask at all. You called it love, but love don't bruise. In silence I forgot to choose. I bent my truth to fit your name. Lost myself inside your game. I see me now through all the haze. The girl you try to cage with praise. You don't know the voice I found. I'm standing tall on broken ground. I see me now, baby. I see me now, baby. You twisted every word I said, made me think it was in my head. Your promises like smoke would fade, and I believed it's how love's made. But now I see the cracks you hid, all the things I once dismissed. You called me yours, but kept me small. Now I don't need your love at all. I see me now through all the haze. The girl you tried to cage with praise. You don't know the voice I found. I'm standing tall on broken ground. I see me now, baby. I see me now, baby. You thought I'd stay, you said I'd break, but I walked out for my own sake. I see me now, and that's enough. Your kind of love was never love. I don't cry, I just exist in echoes of the life I miss. Your voice still lingers in the air, like you're half here, but not quite there. The light we shared has turned to gray. I lost myself the day you changed, and now I sit in silent rooms, talking like you might answer soon. I'm frozen in the shape you left, an outline filled with what you kept. I reach for warmth but feel the ache, stillness in the wake. Stillness in the wake. Stillness in the wake. I trace the window with my breath, counting hours I forget. You were the sun that warmed my skin. Now every spark dies from within. I wanna scream, but I stay still. This grief won't move, it bends my will. I try to speak, I try to feel, but everything feels less than real. I'm frozen in the shape you left, an outline filled with what will turn to light. You were the flame I couldn't fake. Now I'm just stillness in the wake. Don't just kiss me when you're tired. Don't say I'm fine and call it fire. I don't need a love that hides. I need your truth, not just your time. I'm not afraid of broken things. I just want what honesty brings. So tell me what you really feel, even if it's not ideal. Say what you mean, not what I want. I'd rather real than chase a front. I don't need perfect, I need you clear. If you're with me, be all here. Just say what you mean. Oh. Just say what you mean. Oh. We've danced around what's deep inside, laughed through the hurt and let it slide. But I can see it in your eyes. There's more you feel, more you deny. You don't have to hold it in. Love begins where walls grow thin. I'm not asking for control, just a window to your soul. Say what you mean, not what I want. I'd rather real than chase a front. I don't need perfect, I need you clear. If you're with me, be all here. Just say what you mean. Just say what you mean. So say what you mean. I'm listening, not for the words, but what they bring. Let's leave behind the in-between and finally love in everything.
You came back like a favorite song, played me twice, then moved along. I memorized the way you sound, then lost you when the beat broke down. You always had that perfect loop, but skipped the part where I felt truth. Again and again you ran back to me with empty hands. I let you in, I let you in, just to restart where we began. never stayed, you just returned. When someone else had let you burn. And every time I struck a chord, just to be a closing door. You loved the comfort, not the fight. Just stayed till you could find your light. Again and again we played a symphony that couldn't stay. And though I knew the final note, I still sang what you never wrote. Bright. Keys without your name, a melody that doesn't bend, for someone who won't play pretend. Again and again, no more. I've locked that song behind the door. And when you hum it through the rain, I won't hit replay once again.
Never ask too much of me. Just let me sit in company. No need to talk, just look and stay. Somehow that always felt okay. You saw the cracks and didn't flinch. Gave me time, inch by inch. You taught me how to breathe again, to love without the need to bend. You're not loud, you're not grand, but you're the peace I understand. Just to be heard, but you heard truth in silent words. You never tried to fix the pain, just stayed through sunshine and through rain. That's the kind of grace you gave. Didn't rescue, just let me brave. You taught me how to dance alone. With soft hands you built me strong. Even now, when you're not here, your calmness whispers in my ear. And some just hum. Yours was still and steady drum. I didn't need to read your mind. You loved me between every line. You taught me how to breathe again, even in heartbreak and in end. If I forget the rest in time, I'll still hold the breath you gave mine. never said the perfect line, but I still knew that you were mine. Not in speeches, not in show, but in the way your coffee flowed. Some people speak without a sound, and love is where they're always found. You lived in between the words, in glances soft and feelings stirred. No need for loud declarations. You spoke through silent vibrations. You showed up when I didn't ask, took on joy like it was a task. You weren't the fire, you weren't the stage, but you were love on every page. I heard your love in every pause, and saw it in your quiet, 'cause you lived in between the words, a comfort deep, a love unheard. Now that you're gone, it echoes loud, the things you gave without a sound. Now I say less, but feel much more. You taught me what the heart is for, to love with hands, not just with voice, to stay, not shout, to give by choice. You lived in between the words, and now in me your love is stirred. I'll pass it on in ways unseen, in all the spaces in between. I used to carry all your weight, your moves, your fears, your second takes, but now I float just past your door, a little less than what I wore. I don't resent, I don't regret, but love's not chains you won't forget. I'm lighter than before, don't sink when you don't call no more. I breathe again, I stand alone, and find my rhythm on my own. You taught me how to bend and bend, until I snapped to fit your end. But now I shape myself with grace, without the need to take your place. I thought that breaking meant I'd lose, but freedom came when I refused. I'm lighter than I've ever been, no guilt, no games, no letting in. And though I miss the warmth we had, I'd rather fly than feel that sad. Now love feels like a softer lift, a gift I give, not something missed. And when the wind blows past my skin, I smile and let it pull me in.
beneath my feet and let my heart stay soft and sweet. Now love feels like a softer lift, a gift I give, not something missed. And when the wind blows past my skin, I smile and let it pull me in. I'm lighter than before, it's true, and I no longer carry you. I walk with air beneath my feet and let my heart stay soft and sweet. You kept my notes in your top drawer, where no one looked but you swore that every line meant something still, though you forgot to read them real. You said I'm busy, said I care, but never met me fully there. I was your locked drawer love, safe and tucked but not enough. You kept me where no eyes could see, but love like that's not meant for me. You said you'd take me out one day, but left me there to fold and fray. And now I've left the space you filled, a love that never got its bill. You want the comfort, not the cost of opening what you almost lost. I was your locked drawer dream, hidden soft behind the scene. You liked me quiet, liked me there, but never dared to really care. Now someone else will turn the key and see the whole, not just a piece. I'm done with being halfway held by someone scared to love themselves. I'm not your locked up heart again. I've packed my words, I found my pen, and when you look, I won't be there. I'm living loud, not in your spare. You folded me in tiny squares, packed me soft between your cares, said you're safe here in my chest, but never wore me like the rest. I wasn't made for tidy drawers, but
You packed me to need to feel, kept me like I wasn't real. I needed room to stretch and move, not just a part you rarely prove. You zipped me up and kept me clean. Me quiet, safe and small, but never truly touched it all. Some love is wild and never folds. It wriggles free when it gets old. You packed me tight and wrapped with care, but I still gasped for open air. Left the suitcase place to find a love that holds me face to face. Now someone holds me less precise, but warmer, messier, and nice. And though I miss your folded touch, I needed more than just enough. Not just for wintering. I'm better wrinkled, loud and true, than hidden in the best of you.
You didn't cry, you didn't shout. You just picked up your coat and walked out. No drama lines, no final plea, just silence filling all of me. And somehow that still hurt much more than every slammed or broken door. It was a quiet goodbye, no thunder, just a faded sky. But I still hear your steps retreat in every song, in every street. You left the mug, the open book. Your scent still lingers where I look. You didn't pause to close the door, and maybe that just hurt me more. Some people leave like soft good nights, but still rewrite your days and nights. It was a quiet goodbye, no shaking hands, no asking why. You didn't break, you just let go, and somehow that has hurt me most. They say that love ends loud and clear, but yours just slipped, then disappeared. And now I sit with all you missed, still haunted by the way you kissed. It was a storm inside my head, but your voice calms the waves instead. You never ask, you always know the way to make my silence glow. In your touch, the noise fades out like peace that wraps me all around. You make me feel safe and sound, even when the world spins loud. You're the stillness I have found. In your arms I come unwound. Some days I can't explain the pain. You never try to fix or blame. Just stay and let the moment breathe. That's the kind of love I need. You don't need to say a word. The softest truths are always heard. You make me feel safe and sound, like a song with no background. Just your heartbeat in the crowd, and it's all I need right now. You're the calm I never had, in a world that moves too fast, like a sunset in the past, that I want to make it last. You make me feel safe and sound, when my fears can't stick around. You're the one I finally found, to bring me back to solid ground. Ooh. You drew our names in pencil lead, not ink, not gold, just lines instead. I traced them hoping they would stay, but you erased me day by day. You loved in drafts, not final calls, left hearts half drawn across your walls. We were scribbled hearts, not signed, not etched in stone, not underlined, just little loops in hurried hands that never stood but tried to stand. You never meant to leave me gray, but promises just slipped away. And now I sit with faded lines, where once we colored over time. Some art is real,
was blurred beneath the rain. We were scribbled hearts, so soft, too faint to keep, too easy lost. And though I tried to write you back, your page was filled with words I lack by. Now someone paints impermanent, no scratch outs, no embarrassment. And when they write me clear. No fear of what will disappear. We were scribbled, rushed, and light, but still I held you every night. Now I let go of pencil love for someone bold. And sure enough, if
we didn't crash, we didn't fight. We just turned off the hallway light. Little by little, you pulled away, but never had the words to say. Sometimes endings wear disguise, they hide inside familiar eyes. It was a slow fade, not a storm. No heartbreak scene, no lines were torn. Just silence where love used to be. A quiet kind of tragedy. We still said good morning soft, still smiled, but it felt way off. I reached, but you weren't really there, and I stopped asking if you cared. No final blow, no shattered sound, just both our hearts not sticking around. It was a slow fade, not a fire, just dimming light and lost desire. You drifted out, I stayed behind, too scared to ask if you were mine. Bright, not all love explodes and dies. Some just dims behind our lights. But even now I sometimes miss the version of us we couldn't fix. It was a slow fade, soft and low, like snow that melts before you know. Still feel the chill when I recall that we just stopped instead of fall.
You pour my tea without a word, and somehow that's the best I've heard. It's not grand gestures, not big scenes, but quiet love that truly means. You show up where I didn't ask, and turn the small into a task. It's the small things you always do, like tucking in my blanket too. You never boast, you never try, but love like that you can't deny. You wipe the counter, check the door, leave notes that say I'm proud and more. You don't need dates or diamond rings. You built our love with smaller things. You never needed any show, just gave in ways I didn't know. It's the small things you always bring, like safety wrapped in everything. You taught me what love really is, a steady, unassuming gift. Right now I try to do the same, return the quiet with your name. And though the world moves fast and wide, your kind of love still stays inside. It's the small things I carry now that taught me love without a vow. And when they ask who showed me how, I'll say your name, soft and proud.
You didn't slam, you didn't shout, just let the air pull your words out. And in that quiet I could hear the sound of love just disappear. No echo left to chase or claim, just walls that never spoke your name. You left me soundless, soft and slow. No final fight, no final blow, just absence filling every room, like silence blooming into gloom. We weren't flames, but we were light. Now I just sit alone at night, and though there's nothing left to say, your quiet still has things to play. The way you paused before the door, still louder than a slammed before. You left me soundless, barely there, but left your ghost in every chair. And now I talk but don't get through to shadows shaped exactly you. Some leave like storms, but you were mist, a fading breath, a mist last kiss. But even now I close my eyes and hear the hush where love still lies. You left me soundless but not gone. You hum in quiet dusk and dawn. And though your words have lost their sound, your always left the porch light on, like hope for when I'd come or gone. And though I drifted far away, that light still burns to this day. Even when we lost our way, you still believed I'd find the day. You were my starlight left on, my place when the world felt wrong. You didn't chase, you didn't plead, just stayed where I could always be. We didn't end in rage or tears, we just outgrew our younger years. But I still feel you in the night, like distant warmth of fading light. Not every goodbye is regret, some leave a glow you can't forget. You were my starlight left on, my anchor when I came undone. No blame, just grace, a silent kind. You loved me in your own design. Like that, don't leave a scar. It just stays right where you are. And if I ever lose the sun, I'll find your light and gently run. You were my starlight left on, I still look back when I'm gone. Some lights fade but never die. You're the reason I still try.
Your eyes were oceans always far, a mirror made of moon and scar. I tried to swim but sank instead, in waves of words we never said. You never meant to pull me in, but love like yours is cold and thin. I was washed, all your blue, tried to love what wasn't true. You held me soft but let me drift, left me with a heart to lift. We talked in tides and held in storms, but never found a place that warms. I wanted sun, you gave me night. I called for light, you dimmed the fight. Some people are just made of sea, beautiful but not for me. I was washed in all your blue, lost myself to find the truth. Now I stand on quieter shores, no longer asking you for more. Bright just begun. I watched you from my window seat, your bag in hand, your head downbeat. You didn't see me wave goodbye, but maybe that was by design. Sometimes the truth sits on a plane and leaves behind the unsaid name. From my window seat I stayed while you chose sky and I chose rain. You took the flight, I took the ache, and watched you disappear in grace. You never were the staying kind, but still you lived inside my mind. And though I knew it wouldn't hold, it still felt heavy, warm and bold. You needed wings, I needed ground, but love still met us in that sound. From my window seat I cried, not for you, but what we tried. And though the clouds took you from me, you're still a sky I sometimes see bright. Now when I travel far or near, I search for traces of you here, and every airport feels like them when I let go but hold again. From my window seat I knew some hearts just pass, they don't renew, but you remain in every view, a leaving love I once flew through.
You used to light me up like stars, but now your glow don't reach as far. Still warm, but not the flame I knew. Your light's been dim, but shining through. You never said that we had changed, but silence feels like something strange. Dimmer love, but still it burns. Not like the sun, but how it learns to hold the dark with softer hue. I miss the bright, but stay with you. We still believes. Bright, some loves are flame, some are low light, but still they glow throughout the night. And though we've lost the brilliant part, I feel your warmth and beating heart. Dimmer love, but not gone cold. Still here through all the stories told. And even if the shine is small, it's real, and that still says it all. I think too much when skies are bright. My head ignites beneath the light. The full moon pulls my thoughts like tide, and suddenly I can't decide. You said just sleep, but I stay wide. My mind's a wave I cannot ride. Full moon mind, I drift again to all the what ifs and the when. And though your arms are calm and near, my thoughts still find a way to steer. I feel the pull of past mistakes, the little cracks that no one breaks. You touch my hand, but I still roam in memories I can't disown. It's not your fault, it's how I'm built. I turn the peace to fear and guilt. Full moon mind, I loop and spin. You say you're here, I don't let in. But deep inside I want to stay. If only I could find the way. You kiss my hair and hold me still, a gentle force against my will. And maybe love is just that light that shines through chaos in the night. Full moon mind, but not alone. You're my gravity, drift, I always land back in the warmth you've had to hand. We hit a green light, but stayed still. No rush to move, no need to fill your was warm, your eyes on mine, and suddenly the world aligned. The cars behind could beep all night. We found our peace in traffic lights. It's a green light, slow kind of love. No race, no push, just rising sun. We drive like time belongs to us. No need to chase, no need to rush. You touched my knee and played our song. We sang off key, but not for long. Your window cracked, the breeze was kind. We left our fears a block behind. Some hearts need speed to feel alive, but ours just glows in second drives. It's a green light, slow kind of ride, where love takes time and nothing hides. We don't need thrills to know it's real. We ride in silence just to feel bright. The world might honk, but we won't care. We've got forever just to spare. And when we stop, we'll still be found. Love's not a race, it's where we're bound. It's a green light, slow kind of thing. The quiet hum, the joy it brings, and even